Welcome to That's So Us
with Ama.
and Lo.
Join us every Friday as we talk about everything and anything.
From pop culture to mental health to life experiences.
Everyone needs a vent session, and we're ready to connect with you on so many levels.
Be ready to laugh and even cry. Grab some tissues and a drink.
And join us as we turn our 3 a.m. calls into this podcast. Hello.
Hey.
You want to start off with your highs and lows?
Sure. So, let's see. Well, we kind of just talked about this, but my low is, well, first, my doctor's appointment got rescheduled, and that sucks. But at least I have one, so that's good. And then second, I have the worst cramps ever right now. Like, it just started, like, I want to say 2 hours ago, and they're so bad.
No fun.
So, yeah. And then high is, I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't think we have a high today. I mean, this
My
week.
high kind of goes with the episode, sort of. Or was that even this week? Yeah.
What?
Okay, well, my high is that I got tickets to Olivia. So it kind of goes with the episode.
Oh.
Because that was like, I'll get into it after, but that was just not a fun time. And then my low is that I got COVID, and I don't sound as bad right now,
No,
but
you don't. Yeah.
it was
Well,
worse.
it wasn't terrible,
Well, to
but
me,
you
it was
did
worse.
sound, yeah, it was congested, but
Yeah, and I hate sounding like that, especially when I'm not actually like congested. Like my nose was never blocked or anything. So I just don't know.
like you felt fine.
Like I felt fine. The only thing was like I lost my voice. But
It's
like
so
that's it. Like my throat didn't hurt. I wasn't like coughing. My nose
yeah.
wasn't blocked. I didn't have anything. Like the only thing was literally I lost my voice. And then my back hurt. But that can also be from other things. And then the
Well,
Olivia
at least you
ticket.
got tickets. Yeah,
That
that's
yeah.
exciting.
So I'm going alone. I'm like fine going to shows alone, but
Mhm.
it's like I just like don't like being in the middle of a row by myself.
Yeah, I
Like
get
that's gonna
that.
stress me out a little bit. But
Yeah.
whatever, we'll get over it. I'll just drink and then go. And then sit next. I just like hope the people next to me are nice. That's all I care about. I hate when I'm next to like people that are just like not like fun to be next to.
Yeah. I feel like everyone though is pretty
To a
nice.
certain extent.
That's true.
Or like put me next to someone's mom. Like I'll be fine. I'll be happy.
No, actually some
No?
moms, yeah, never
Never
mind. I
mind.
can't say anything because when I went to I think it was a festival. Yeah, and they had us like literally just run.
Oh.
And so everyone was running and some lady snatched my arm. She's like,
And it was a
my
mom?
daughter's spot. I was like, goodness.
Okay, never mind. Maybe not a mom.
It
Just someone
was
fun. I hope it's
scary.
someone fun.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I was supposed to go with my friend, and then when I got on my tickets, like everything was like $800. I'm not dropping
so crazy.
on Olivia Rodrigo. Like I did it in the past for Justin Bieber, and like that's the only person I'll be ever doing that again if I have to. But like
Yeah.
the amount I like Olivia, like I'm not dropping $800, and I don't have $800 to just drop right now.
Hmm.
Especially because we're going to LA and we're like paying for like a lot of things there, and then Madison's supposed to drop her tour soon, and then I have to pay for that. I was like, I can't justify this at all.
No, literally that was me. And then so okay, I already got tickets. Because like we're surprising my cousin, so
Mhm,
we got tickets for the Amex sale. And then I was gonna get a ticket for my sister because I felt bad that she wasn't able to go because it was like a 4 ticket limit thing.
mhm.
And so I was gonna get it for her, and she was responding. So I was just like, I'm gonna get it. And then she responded right after. And she's like, no, like this is like pretty expensive. And so now
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell it, and I'm like,
I'm sure you
nobody's
will closer to the date
responding.
for sure,
Yeah,
because that's when everyone's
maybe.
gonna be like scrambling. Cause like, did your show
Hopefully.
sell out?
I don't know actually.
Cause mine did. So then I was like,
I
in the
don't
back of my
think
head, I was like,
mine
I
did.
bought the ticket. Like it was more than I wanted to spend. I spent like 200 or 230 or something. But then I was like, I know like I'll be able to sell it just because like the show's sold out
Yeah.
if I needed
I
to.
feel like it'll be easier for you because even when you were on the queue, you were like
Bro, I was like 2,000
2009 or
something.
something. I was like, whoa, because I got in, I was like 208 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Both times I tried, I was like 2,000.
Yeah. So I don't know. I hope I can sell mine pretty easily. Somebody did reach out, but they haven't said anything. So who knows? Whatever. Bro, I feel like my insides are twisting together.
Maybe they are. I really
It's
wonder what
breaking
happens
apart.
inside our like what makes these crimes happen? Like, what's happening?
I know. What is the weirdest dream you've ever had?
I don't know about weird, but I have, like, dreams that feel, like, very real, and
Very
those are
real,
kinda
yeah.
weird to me. Like, last night, for example, very random, but I had a dream I met Dove Cameron. I don't really know why or where, but, like, when you
Mhm.
wake up and you're like, "Did that happen?" Like, I have that a lot.
Yeah.
My dreams are so vivid, so I don't, like, have a specific one, but it's always, like, involves someone else, and they just feel, like, so real that sometimes I literally have to, like, double check my life.
Dude, no, that happens to me all the time. Um, I think it was the other day. I had a dream, and in my dream, I was reading out a poem, and it was so good. And I woke up, and I was about to like put in my notes app,
Mhm.
and then I just forgot. But I was like, it was so good, so great.
Be you a
I was
poet.
a poet in my dream, but not in real life. Or like the dreams that you have when you're like falling, and then
Oh my
like
god,
you
then you wake
jolt
up because
up.
you're like,
Yeah,
yeah, they're kinda scary.
I hate that.
I read online that it's, like, you dying, but, like, I don't know,
Oh, that's nice.
like you jumping out of your death.
Very
Don't know how true
comforting.
that is, but that's what I read online.
Dang.
Okay, did you pick your song?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
My song is by Bia Miller, who just announced she's going on tour, but she, like, literally is going to 8 dates. So,
The
yeah.
smallest tour.
No, literally, she added a second New York show. I was like, "You couldn't just add a show here." But anyway, the song is called "Bored." I really like the beat and the vibe of it.
Mhm.
And what's weird about her is that she always goes on these tours, but doesn't have, like, a new album out, but I think she's supposed to release one soon, but, like, her last album is from 2018. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and she
wow.
has, like, random singles out, but, like, she doesn't have a full album, so, like, I think it's coming soon, but, like, I don't know, but anyway, she's really
I've
good.
never seen an artist do that.
'Cause her label sucks, as usual, everyone's label sucks, but she just, like, recently went independent again, so maybe
Oh,
she's,
okay.
like, trying to switch things up, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. Have I said this before? Nonsense by Sabrina? I don't know if I have. Okay, so yeah, Nonsense by Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
It just like it's just like such a vibey song,
Mhm.
and I love it. I love listening to it
Remember when
when
she
like
skipped Montreal?
getting ready. Did she?
Yeah, and I thought she skipped because she was gonna do Osheaga. She didn't.
Yeah, and then nobody did it.
Mhm. No.
Just gotta wait till next year.
Yeah, hopefully they're better people.
I know. But Billy was on,
That was
right?
the only, like, one that's worth it.
Yeah. I'm still so mad that I was there like a couple of days
Yeah,
before that
coulda went.
happened. We could have went. Okay, should we get into this?
Yes.
So we're doing another album review like last time, but we're doing Olivia Rodrigo's Guts album. And I guess we could just start from the beginning. Oh, also, I was gonna say because like we have like a little reel on our Instagram, well, and YouTube, um, of like last episodes.
Mhm.
I mean, of every episode, but the last episode I was like on my phone, and I don't know why I like felt bad because you were talking like I was on my phone, but I was like looking at the notes on my phone
Oh
and
my
like
god,
the
it's
song
fine.
and like on Genius and like, but I don't want people to think that I was just like
You were like,
ignoring
"Oh my
you.
god, Amanda's so boring, like, can we shut
Yeah,
the"
literally. Okay, let me pull it up. The first one is All American Bitch,
Mhm.
and it says that All American Bitch is the pop rock opening track of Olivia's sophomore album, Guts. The title inspired from the book The White Album by the American writer Joan Didion. The song explores the contradictions inherent in American culture, which places and promotes unattainable ideals for women to achieve rife with double standards, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I like the guitar at the beginning, like, how it starts off.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like, one of the sounds like, one of the lyrics is, like, viral on TikTok right now.
Yeah,
The one that I literally just posted, the one that says, like, "I pay attention to things most people ignore." I think it's an interesting line.
I think it's just relatable because I literally do that all the
Oh
time.
my god, me too. It's about like, I am a people watcher.
Me too, and I
Like,
love
it's
it.
kind of so fun.
It is so fun because then also, like, I know my I think my grandpa does this too. I'll just like watch people and then I'll like make up their life. Does that make sense?
Like, you
I
like
just
I'm
love
like
doing
when I see them, I'm like, "Oh," like, I imagine where they're going. It's kinda weird, but
yeah. Or like I imagine like what they do for work, like how many
mhm.
kids they have, like stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's just fun.
yeah. Also, there was, like, a beat drop in the middle of it.
Yeah. I think I like that because it's like she's explaining in like the first like verse, like everything that makes her this perfect, quote unquote perfect like American girl, like to like meet like society's standards and whatever. And then and it's very like slow kind of, but then the chorus drops and it's more of like a edgy rock like pop vibe,
Yeah.
but then she's also saying like I know my age and I act like it, and she's like what, 19 I think.
She's
So
young.
I don't know, for me it was just like a huge like paradox. I think the whole song, like the song as a whole, is a paradox. And
Mhm.
then the very end when she's like saying I think it's like the outro, and she's like I'm sexy and I'm kind, I'm what, all like that,
Yeah.
the list kind of thing. But she's saying it in like a sarcastic way,
Mhm.
and like she's like angry about it type of thing. I don't know. The whole thing to me is just everything is contradicting itself, but I love it.
And I like
It's
when she's like, "I
such
scream inside to
so
deal with
smart.
it," because that's, like, such a me thing.
Yeah, yeah. Because like people want you to be one way, but then when you're
Mhm.
different, it's like then
And
you
they're
don't
like,
really
"Yeah."
know what side to like show.
Yeah.
Very good. I love the song. Okay, next one is Bad Idea, right? And on Genius, it is a pop punk track that follows the events of Olivia lying to her friends who would otherwise object to her like bad idea about leaving a party and hanging out with like her
Mhm.
boyfriend or whatever,
I mean, I can't
or
relate to the
ex
song.
boyfriend.
Yeah, I can't relate to it personally, but it's, like, been stuck in my head, and
Yeah,
the beat's just, like, really catchy. Um, yeah, I liked it.
yeah. I was just about to say that um the beat is catchy, and I think like when a song is like on TikTok, it's like easier to get it stuck in your head.
Yeah.
But I will say that I'm a very much like a lyrics person, and although her lyrics are very like well written,
Mhm.
like throughout the whole album, this song in particular, like I just can't relate to it.
'Cause it's
So
also,
it's not
like, the
my
same lyrics
favorite.
over, over.
I was gonna say it's not my favorite. Also, I don't know if I love like the whole like she's not really like singing in some parts. It's more of her like
Mhm.
talking,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I love that.
I think it's, like, a fun song live,
Yeah,
but, like, I get what you mean. Like, I don't like I was saying, like, I don't relate to it, I just like the
the
beat of
beat.
it,
Yeah, no, the
and it's
beat is
catchy,
good.
and I think it is TikTok, like, it was everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, also though, if you are like in that like season of your life with,
Yeah.
then I get how people could relate to it. So
Mhm.
I just can't.
Yeah. No,
But
me
it's a
neither.
good song. I think it's like well produced.
Mhm.
Okay, the next one is I think Vampire. Yeah. And okay, these are really long on Genius. I'm kind of like
Okay, just read, like, a bit of it.
I was gonna say I'm not reading the whole thing, but it says the lyrics describe a boy that took advantage of, lied to, and ultimately used Olivia.
I mean, people, like, said that this song was about well, about the same person that Madison wrote "Selfish" about,
Well, you know, I heard 2 things. Because I heard that at the beginning, and then I
and then
saw
now it's about
TikTok.
this other guy,
Yeah.
but, like, I think it could just be about both. Then she said it's about different people, so, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's, like but I like 2 lyrics. Well, I like, more than 2, but, like, the ones that like, just stood out to me,
Yeah.
was, "How's the castle you built off people you pretend to care about?" I feel like that not
Yeah.
even in, like, the same context, but just in general, when people, like,
Mhm.
put on this, like, fake nice, like, persona and, like, actually don't give a fuck about anyone.
Yeah, it's just so they can get whatever they want out of
Yeah, and then
the
another one
relationship.
is, "How do you lie without flinching?" I feel like
Ooh.
so many people I know are able to just lie so casually about, like, pretty big things and small things
Yeah.
without, like, looking like they're lying, and I just don't understand. Because like, if I lie, like, you can tell. Like, I'll start stuttering over, like, well, I don't really lie, but, like, in general, if I were try to lie, like, I'll start, like, stuttering and I, like, won't maintain eye contact and, like, I'm just awkward. But there's some people that they
Mhm.
can just lie about people trying to kill them or things like that, and, like, no one
It's so
nothing.
crazy, yeah, I get that. And then there's people who lie, and then they, like, believe their lies so
Yeah.
much they think it's the truth, and I'm just like, "Whoa." It's crazy. So, yeah, very relatable, line there. Um, I think one of my favorites is because 'cause I've made some real big mistakes, but you made the worst one look fine. Because it's just like, ugh, that just hits, honestly. I think this song in general is, like, sad, though,
Yeah.
because like, this
Wasn't
person
this
is,
the
like,
first single
taking
off the album too?
yeah, I think so. They're just, like, taking advantage of her, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, ugh, that is such a terrible feeling.
Mhm.
I also loved the, music video for this, and
Yeah.
the VMA performance was really good.
Mhm.
Next one is Lacey. So I kind of want to dig deep into this one because a lot of people on TikTok say that it's about certain people, and I don't know.
Like, I don't like, I feel like it's not about a certain person, like, one person in particular. I feel like it could just be, like, about, like, multiple things.
Or like the version of like this
Yeah.
perfect girl, like
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I also saw another TikTok, and I'm sad that I don't know like the user or whatever. But I think he was saying something along the lines of Lacey is, and like trigger warning here, but like Lacey is an eating disorder.
Mhm.
I don't know if you saw that
I did not.
because a lot of the lyrics, like you can totally see how that could be like a thing where
Mhm.
it's like it takes over my life. I see you everywhere, the sweetest torture one could bear.
Yeah, I can
Or
see it.
or even the ending, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you. Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like it's actually crazy.
And her voice in this is so, like, soft.
Yeah.
Also, where it's like, "You
So
poison every little thing that I do." I
literally
can see it. I
so
don't know,
yeah.
maybe, like, an eating disorder or, like, just mental health in general.
I was gonna say just in general. Um, but I think it's so cool, and I know I said this last time, but like she meant it to be, well, okay, I don't know if she meant it to be interpreted one way, but
Mhm.
she wrote it one way, and then like
Yeah.
everyone comes up with their own like interpretations, and I
Mhm.
just think that that's super cool because that's what music's all about. It's like it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
like
One
about one
universal.
thing. Yeah, exactly. I did see a TikTok though, because the line, "Skin like puff pastry,"
Mhm.
someone was like, "I don't wanna be flaky, like, I don't want my skin to look flaky." But I think she just means, like, soft.
Yeah. I think so too.
Okay, should we move on?
Yeah. I'm excited. I like,
Alright, Ballad of a Homeschool Girl.
I feel this one, like, live will be, like, really fun too.
Yeah. It says that it dives into her struggles to socialize and fit in with her peers, basically.
That is me. I do not know how to, like, socialize. Like, I've gotten better, but, like, I just, like, I don't. I'm so awkward in, like, social situations sometimes that,
Mhm.
like, especially if I'm alone, like, I don't know what to do with myself or, like, how to act.
Yeah.
I think, like, I also don't like being perceived, and, when I go home from, like, social things, I'll, like, overthink about everything I said, everything I did, like, every movement I did.
Yeah. I love the first verse in general 'cause it's literally so relatable. I don't think I get along with anyone. I'm on the outside of the greatest inside joke.
Yeah,
Feels like my skin, oh, no. I hate all my clothes, feels like my skin doesn't fit right over my bones.
that's me. That's
And
who I
then the
am.
last part, "The party's done, and I'm no fun, I know, I know." So good.
Yeah,
It's just so relatable, and I love how she literally does that with all of her songs. Well, it's just, like, her emotions and, like, her,
yeah,
feelings,
yeah.
but I think she's in that age. I mean, I guess we can relate because 'cause we're, like, similar in age, but we've experienced it before,
Mhm.
whatever.
I'm 6
So
years old.
okay, that's crazy.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. You're, like, 4, so it's, like, closer.
I was talking about this with my siblings. I was like, it doesn't seem like different to me, like, because I have younger sisters. But then
Yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, okay, my youngest sister is like 5 years younger than me. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So,
whenever, like, I know, like, 25 is, like, realistically not that old, but, like, sometimes, like, when someone's like, "Oh, I'm 17." I'm like, "You're what? Like, you're
Mm,
17?" Like, to me, like, because, like, also my brother is 21, so, like, it's just, like, everything under 21 is just like, my brother, I think he's young, but, like,
yeah,
under his age, like, it's even younger to me.
yeah, that's true. I guess just the chorus, like, "Each day that I'm alive, it's social suicide. You wanna curl up and die." There's some moments where I just don't wanna hang out with anybody or do anything, so whenever I do go out, it's just like I don't even wanna be here, so it's just really relatable.
I'm like that person that, like, will make, like, any excuse in the book to not like, if I don't wanna go, I won't just say I don't wanna go. I'll just, like, make excuses.
Yeah,
'Cause then people when you tell people, "Oh, I just don't feel like going out," they're like, "Why?" "Oh, no, it's gonna be so"
yeah.
like, when they try and, like, just,
They
say
peer
like, "I
pressure
don't
you
want
to
to."
go.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. And then if I come, then I know I won't, like, have fun, so, like, what's the point? And then
yeah,
other people won't have fun 'cause you know what I mean?
yeah. I do hate saying no though, because then I mean, this doesn't happen now, but whenever I was in high school, like, I would say no, and then I would still get invited the next time, then I would say no again because I didn't want to, and then, like, I would keep saying no even though they would invite me, and then they, like, slowly stopped inviting me because I never went, so but I guess that was, like, self-sabotage.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah,
Okay, we can move on to making the bed. This is one of my favorites.
that's what literally, my line I have notes, and it says, "One of my faves."
Okay.
I think it's just the lyrics, like I mean, it sounds good too, but the lyrics, like, hit the most, like,
Yeah,
sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, like, I feel that or push away all the people that know me best, I feel like I do. Like, I'm, like, the queen of that, like, whenever,
dude,
like,
I
people get too close, I wanna push them away because I wanna push people away before they push me away, if that makes sense.
mm, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think for me, whenever I get in, like, a really bad place mentally, like, I don't wanna talk to
Mhm,
anybody, and so then I push people away, and I'm just like, "I'm doing this to myself,
mhm.
and I'm being a bad friend, and I know that I'm being a bad friend, but I still, like" I I don't know. It's just hard. It's really hard. Like, my brain hates me sometimes.
I feel that.
I like how the first verse is, like, slower though, and then how, like, the chorus, like, changes.
Mhm.
I love that, actually.
I love when there's, like, anticipation or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know the terms.
I don't either. Um, and just the chorus in general is, like, really good, like, getting
Mhm.
drunk at a club with my fair weather friends. Also, at first, I didn't know what fair weather friends were, and I had to look it up. So if
What
you
is
don't
it?
know, it's friends who are only, like, in your life more so when it's, like, convenient for them or, like, when
Oh,
things are, like,
okay.
good. So, yeah, I think that's what I got out of it. But, yeah, and then I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing has turned into something I dread. But then
Mhm.
I'm playing the victim so well in my head, but it's me who's been doing all this. So,
Yeah. No, it's hard.
yeah, it's really hard. But, yeah, this one is one of my favorites. Okay, next is Logical, another one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like the tone of the song. I also like the lyric that says, "You built a giant castle with walls so high I couldn't see the way at all." And pretty relatable.
Yeah, really good. I like one second, I'm trying to find it. Oh, the bridge. Arguments you held over my head, brought up the girls you could have instead, said I was too young, I was too soft, can't take a joke, can't get you off. I mean, I don't relate to this song in like a relationship type of way,
Yeah.
but I just like how she's saying this because it was really like
Mhm.
pointing fingers at like him and or the
Yeah.
person and I don't know, I just know live it's gonna be like we're gonna be yelling it and like screaming. Like
Yes.
it's gonna be so much fun.
Me with myself.
Oh, yeah, I said we. Sad.
Okay, I'll scream with the people next. No, I'm not gonna talk to anyone. Anyways,
That's how I was at Billy though, and I made friends. So,
I think it just like honestly just depends. Like if they're like
yeah.
13-year-olds, like we will not be conversating like that. But if they're like our age, then like it's fine.
Yeah.
Or I hope the person next to me is alone too, like, that would be, like, more ideal. Would be better, you know?
Yeah, that's
And
true.
then we're both alone, so no choice.
I was gonna talk about a part in the chorus because
Mhm.
I saw on TikTok that a lot of people were saying how like they didn't like that line because it seemed very like almost like childish.
Yeah.
Like the 2 + 2 = 5 part. What do
Mhm.
you think about it?
What do you mean, like,
Like, do you think that she could have, like, written it a different way? I don't know, people are just saying that they think that it's, like,
childish? Well, I mean, she's also,
yeah, like,
like
why are you writing it like that type of thing? I don't know, because I think it
I feel
makes
like
sense.
I feel like it makes sense, and also, like, I think people just forget that she's, like, literally 19, and, like, you don't know when she actually wrote that song. She
That's
coulda wrote it
true.
when she was
But
17. But,
yeah,
like
it's literally like sorry, continue.
but I think it just goes with the vibe.
It just goes with the meaning of the song because
Yeah.
it's like, you got me thinking that 2 + 2 = 5. It's like, you, like, got me thinking something that was completely, like,
Yeah.
not
It's
true,
just
or,
like
like, you
a
got me
what's the
thinking in a
word?
different way, or,
Like, a play on words or
an
whatever, something like that. I
analogy.
don't know what the actual
Analogy?
yeah.
I think.
Sorry if they don't get it. Just
Yeah, too
kidding,
bad for them.
but I think it's fine.
Um, Also, I love, and every time I hear it, I'm like, I love how this sounds in the first verse when she says, "Falls from the February sky." I don't know
Oh,
why,
yes.
like, or no, "And I fell for you." Yeah, that's it. Fall in February because it's both F. I
Mhm.
think it's called alliteration, and she uses
Yeah.
it perfectly. Oh, and I did see a TikTok where she took, like, a poetry class or something, or an
Mhm.
English class in a college course, and she was, like, saying how she used those, techniques or whatever she learned in, like, her music, and I just think that this is one of those things that she was like, "Gotta put alliteration in there."
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if that's what it's called. I'm gonna actually look it up so I
I don't
don't, like
remember like, I remember I used to know all these things, like metaphor, like simile, like all those things, and now I forget what they all are.
like, currents of the same letter sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words, so I think I'm right. So, like, the F sound. But yeah, it just, like, it does something in my brain, I love it. Okay, we can move on to Get Him Back,
I feel like this is gonna be, like, the opener. I could just,
you
like,
think?
feel it. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, also
Um,
because the very beginning, it's like, "Wait, is this song drums?" And then, like, the drums come in.
yeah, like, I just feel like I mean, looking at, like, what her other tour was, 'cause I didn't get to go to that one, just, like, the beginning
Mhm.
part, I feel like it would match, like, the vibes that she
Yeah,
has.
yeah, you're
Um,
right.
but I don't know. I like this song. I like it's all about, like, revenge,
Yeah.
and I like it. It's fun. I mean, I don't really relate to it in, like, lyric-wise, but, like, I think, again, it's, like, Bad Idea. I like that type of fun
Yeah,
vibe.
that type of vibe. I will say that I relate to the slower songs, and I like her slower songs better than her more upbeat songs.
I feel like her upbeat ones are more, like, not as deep, and they're more, like, fun.
Yeah, or maybe there's, like, still deep, but because it's, like, upbeat, then it just
Yeah.
doesn't seem that way. But I just love ballads in general, and I love her ballads. They're very good. But, there's one part, "But I am my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix him." That's so true. That is so true. Not the fix him part, but just
Yeah.
I get it. I get that part, and it's very relatable. But I really like the part I think it's like a TikTok trend actually too. The "I wanna key his car" part,
Oh, yeah.
bridge. "I wanna make him lunch."
Yeah.
She's, like, listing all of these things that she wants to do, and it's, like, slower, but then she, like, repeats herself, and it's, like, faster, and it's just,
Mhm.
like, builds and builds and builds, and I just love that part. Super good. Okay, love is embarrassing. Also, I haven't been reading the,
Oh, I forgot about all it's
things, I'm
okay. I think
sorry.
it's fine.
Okay.
I like this one. I like, the tone.
Yeah.
I like when she says, like, "Just watch as I crucify myself for some weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning." I mean, I don't really relate to it, like, a relationship-wise way well, maybe I did in the past. Um, but I think, like, yeah, like, in the past, like, relationships that I've had, I feel like I was, like, ruining myself and, like, stuff while someone else was just, like, watching me do it, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I am gonna read this thing that
Okay.
I think she said in the Rolling Stones article. I wrote it on my guitar in my living room. I think I was just having one of those days where you think of one embarrassing thing that you've done and just suddenly it snowballs into every cringy thing that you've ever done in your entire life. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so bad. Just playing it back. over and over in my head, and so I wrote this song. I think it's a very fun one, a little sweet pop song. It's one of my favorites on the record, and actually the last one that was added to the album. I think we added it 3 days before we had to turn it in or something, and sometimes the best songs on albums come very last second, I think, for whatever reason.
Mm.
I did not expect this one to be her favorite, though. I don't
Me
know why,
either.
but yeah, this one's one of the ones that I listen to, I think, the least.
Me too. Literally, my only note I have is nice beat, and that's it.
It's a good song,
It's a
don't get
good
me
song, it's just,
wrong,
like,
and I
not my
think
favorite.
all of them live are gonna be super, like,
Mhm.
good, like, very hyped because of the
Yeah.
beat,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna be screaming them, like, dude, my cramps. They're so
We're almost
sorry.
done, we have 3 more, and then you
Intermission,
can,
quick
like
intermission.
I don't know.
Oh my god, okay. I haven't had cramps this bad since high school, and that's the reason why I got on the IUD was because of how bad my cramps were.
I heard, like, your period right after you have COVID is, like, really bad, so
Sucks.
I was, like, not looking forward to it, and it's right before we leave right before we go to LA, so, like
Wait, why is that a correlation? That's so weird.
I don't I don't know. Hopefully, it's a false one, a false statement, because 'cause I'm not
Yeah.
prepared because my period's already hurt,
Okay, sorry for that little
so
intermission. The Grudge is the next one.
I like this one.
This one is my favorite.
Mhm. I like the "You took everything I love and crushed it in between your fingers. I hear your voice every time that I think I'm not enough." That one, it brings me back to, like, the specific person that I was dating, and I remember they would always tell me, like, "Stop doing YouTube, stop doing all this, like, you're never gonna get anywhere, like, whatever." And at the time, I was, like, 17, and, like, I, like, took what people said, like, really seriously. I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, like, maybe they're right, like, whatever." And then for a long time after that, once we broke up and I was, like, still doing the stuff, like, in the back of my head, I would be like, "Maybe they were right, like, whatever." I'm happy I,
Mm,
like, didn't, like, actually follow through and, like, listen to all that, but
yeah,
that's, like, where that brought me.
yeah. No, I think this one just hits different. I'm gonna read a little paragraph though. It says, Olivia paints a vivid picture of a relationship marked by manipulation and emotional turmoil. The song reflects the struggle Olivia faces, torn between feelings of deceit and conflicting emotions. And I think melodically, I just love the piano. I'm a big piano person. But then lyrically, I'm just like, it hits so hard.
Yeah.
I think I cry every time that I listen to this song, I'm not gonna lie.
That No, yeah, but
'Cause
no, I
it's
get it.
like,
That's me for the
I
next one.
I try to be tough, but I wanna scream. How could
Mhm.
anybody I can't even speak. How could anybody do the things you did so easily?
Mhm.
Oh, and then the part where it's like, "It takes strength to forgive, but I don't feel strong."
That's deep. That one hit me. Relate.
Ow. That hurts. And then the part in the second verse where she goes, "You must be insecure, you must be so unhappy, and I know in my heart, hurt people, and we both drew blood, but man, those cuts were never equal." It's so sad.
That's shit deep, like, that's deep.
She's also so young. How are you, like,
That's what the
writing
fucking industry does to you, and the people you meet in
Yeah,
the industry.
it's so sad. Like, I'm like, I can relate to this, and then I think about it, I'm like, "But wait, but, like, she went through this. It's so
Mhm.
sad."
It's sad that
Ugh.
anyone that can relate to it.
No, literally, and then just the fact that she, like, articulates herself so well, and
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just really good. Also, your flowers filled with vitriol. Do you know what that is?
No.
I don't.
Or something bad.
I'm gonna look it up. Rule and bitter criticism. Oh, sulfuric acid. So both make sense actually, and
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, this one makes me cry. But the next one, Pretty Isn't Pretty,
This is my favorite one.
makes you cry.
Yeah, I think it's just 'cause, like, for me, at least the song, when I, like, listen to it, I just think of, like, my own struggles with, like, body image and, like, body dysmorphia and stuff, and,
Yeah.
a certain part it says, "I could change up my body and change up my face. I could try every lipstick and every shade, but it always feel the same." That one, like, to me, it's like, when I was younger, I would, like, try everything. I would change I literally think I, like, dressed, like, 40 different ways, like, just to, like,
Mhm.
try and, like myself, and it never worked. So, like, that's where,
Yeah.
like, that brought me, and then, like, you fix the things you hated, and you'd still feel so insecure, and I try to ignore it, but it's everything I see. I think that's, like, for me,
Yeah.
like, because, like, even if I lost weight or, like, whatever, like, I think I need to, like, do to, like my body, at the end of the day, whether I change the thing or not, like, when you have body dysmorphia, it's, like, a fake image of your body in your head, so even if it changes, like, my brain still won't see that and, like it.
Yeah.
So
It's always crazy to me thinking that, like, not everyone thinks like that.
Like, people just look in the mirror and, like, their body's just, like, what their body actually looks like.
Yeah.
And even, like,
They
for me,
don't
like, sometimes
even,
I look
like
at pictures and I'm like, I remember when I was in Italy, my mom took a
uh,
picture of me, and I was staring at it. She's like, "Well, like, what are you doing?" I was like, I'm like, "I look skinny in this picture." And she's like, "Okay, but, like, you are, like, skinny." And I was like, "No, like, I look skin" like, I was just like, I couldn't, like, believe what my body looked like because, like, for me, like, sometimes in pictures, like, it gets triggered, but like, mostly in person, like, when I look
mhm.
in a mirror versus a picture. So
Yeah.
sometimes I take pictures and I'm, like, just confused, like, that's, like,
Yeah.
what, like, I look like. I don't know. I don't
Or,
know how to
like,
explain it.
it's, like, different in different mirrors.
Yeah.
That trips me up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
That's weird.
Anyway, so that's my favorite song. That's good.
I like the part, the second verse where it's like, "It's in my phone, it's in my head, it's in the boys I bring to bed."
Mhm.
'Cause, like, it's in your phone, social media, like, you're scrolling, constantly comparing, whatever, it's in your head, like, you're always thinking about it and psychoanalyzing, whatever, then it's like, the boys you bring to bed, like, you I feel like people think that guys have, like, this perfect version of, like, girls that they want, I
Mhm.
guess, and then when they're not that or when they think they're not that, then it, like, makes them spiral type of thing, but
At
then
the end
it's
of the
like,
day, you
but
should never try and impress
facts,
Mhm.
period. Yeah. Okay, next one is
Here's the
Teenage
last
Dream.
one.
Yeah, why does it say "Obsessed" on this? It says there's a 13th track called "Obsessed."
Where? I haven't
Oh,
listened to that.
Genius. I've never heard of this. Maybe it's on the deluxe version, and they're just kinda slowly adding them on here, but
Maybe
it
I
even
don't
has
even
the
see it. I
lyrics.
don't even see it on Spotify. Is it,
You
like,
know, it's not on
unreleased?
Spotify.
I don't know.
Um,
Well, that one's not a part.
okay,
Never
yeah.
heard it.
No, I haven't either. Okay, but Teenage Dream,
I feel like it's
I
very, like,
Also Cry.
nostalgic song, at least for me, because 'cause I'm not a teenager. I haven't been one.
Yeah.
5 years. I'm so dramatic. I'm like an old lady now.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna be 30.
Okay, okay. Did you
No,
see
I
that
saw
video
this
of
TikTok.
Kylie and Kendall?
Yeah, I was just about to
She was
say, that's
like,
why I
"You're
said it.
30?"
But it says that Olivia reflects on the complex journey of growing up under the spotlight, shedding light on the immense pressure of musicians to constantly top their previous work, especially with the global success of her debut album, Sour. That actually would be a lot of pressure because Sour was really big.
Like, it blew up, like
Yeah. And like, I just feel like that would be an enormous amount of pressure to make that second album blow up just as big, if
and
not
I
bigger.
feel like
But
because she's also so young, it's, like, crazy because, like, it blew up, like, during her, like, prime, like, teenage years, and I feel like
yeah.
when you're young in the industry, like, you miss out on, like, a lot of, like, real life things.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I like the lyric when it said, "Will I spend all the rest of my years wishing I could go back?" I feel like
Mhm.
that's me. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I'm just like when certain good things happen to me or, like, bad things, I guess, like, I always just wanna go back to, like, the past and, like
Mm.
or sometimes I just wish I appreciated life a little bit more when I was younger. Cause now, like, there's too much shit. Like, I hate being an adult, like, too
Me
many things.
too.
I wish
No, I
I,
was
like,
just thinking about that. I was thinking about it the other day and I was crying.
Not that, of course. And I was crying.
I was crying. Why do I cry so much? Like, well, I know
I
why,
mean,
but
you know what? You cry a lot and I have trouble crying, so we balance each other out.
I'll pass it on to you.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
because I was just like, I miss like not having to worry about anything, not having to worry about like what my future holds or what I want to
Yeah.
do with my life or whatever, like finances and stuff like that. And it's just like,
Yeah. No, I
I don't
love
want to worry
finance.
about it.
I feel like I have like a freak out about finances like once every like weeks. And it's just a really fun time.
My stomach hurts so bad.
Okay, we're done.
Wait, no, I'm gonna say one more thing. The chorus is so sad. Wait, not so sad, but I mean, it is sad. The whole song is sad, but I just like how she sings it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love that part. Like, I'll blow out the candles. Happy birthday to me. And oh, and every time she says
You
you're
should
only
have a cake on
19,
tour with her for that.
she should. I always sing like when she says you're only 19. I always sing you're only 23.
You
So it
not
makes
to be
me feel
saying my
better.
age for anyone.
Well, my age rhymes better, so.
Yeah, and it's not as old. Literally so dramatic. Like I need to calm down.
But I will say though that I kind of skipped the bridge after like because it's a little long.
I can feel that.
It's very repetitive. So I kind of skip it
Mhm.
after like the second it gets better thing. But other than that, I love the song.
Well, you
And
can't skip it in person, so
no. And I think if she sings it last, I will literally just cry. I mean, I'm gonna cry the whole way through, but
oh my god, not
I already apologized to my cousins.
that's the end of this. I was gonna say video. That's the end of this podcast.
Episode.
Yeah, that's what I meant. No, the podcast is over. It's done.
The end of the podcast.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know if you want to
Yes.
hear more of these. I don't really know who's coming out with an album next, to be honest.
I don't either.
But soon someone will, and we will listen. But yeah, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Follow or subscribe to this podcast wherever you're listening to it on.
Bye, guys.
Bye.